Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Hostile Carrot. Today I'm going to be showing you the fast lines on every 2024 AMA Supercross track. So while these may not be the fastest possible lines, they were enough to get me into the top 100 in time trial on every track in the game, as well as into the A main on every league race I've played on these tracks. So I hope y'all find this helpful. Let's get right into it. First up, Anaheim 1. We're going to be going inside before a lot of these finish line jumps because they're not necessarily that big. Go ahead and scrub the double and the triple inside there. Double, triple onto the table, double off the table, 5 out. Very important, try to clear that 5 out. You'll notice with a lot of the whoop sections on these Supercross tracks, the first roller is really rolled off, so it doesn't actually put you on top of the whoop section. So you're actually going to want to nosedive into that second whoop and then begin jumping through the whoop section. Going to be doing this on a lot of the tracks here, so I thought I'd break that down for y'all. This second whoop section of the back-to-back whoop sections, however, if you exit on the far right side, it will actually put you on top of the whoop, so you're just going to want to go right into this whoop section, blitz through those, double, quad, past the step table. You can actually quad out here, you don't necessarily have to. I prefer the on the table, off the table, but this is such a sick section because there is multiple options here. You can just quad over that table, double out, or maybe the coolest line, triple over the table, double through the corner, jump this little roller out. Any of those options are fine. Inside here, try to scrub that little table, rail this next corner as fast as we possibly can, set up on the outside, inside into the sand, pushing to the outside again as we exit, double, single, inside for the small finish line jump, and that's A1. Next up, San Francisco, scrubbing the finish line jump, inside as you possibly can, small double, scrub the triple, go ahead and rail this corner because the next rhythm section is sick. Gap onto the second part of that table, double off. You can quad or 5 that. You see both the options right there. Case that double in, gap onto the table, double off, triple, double out. You want to go as inside as possible here because it's pretty small double before you scrub this triple. Rail the corner, nose case into that second whoop, and then just start doubling through the best you can. Carry as much speed as possible through here, land outside so you can go ahead and start cornering. Rail this one, clutch boost, second gear, massive quad. You don't even have to clear it, super fast even if you case it. That was San Francisco. Next up, San Diego. Wanted to show that you can hit this triple from the inside here, but as far as a consistent race line goes, I'm going to recommend going outside, easy triple. Go inside here, you can either triple this or just double clutch boost with the little bump jump. On the first part of this step table, quad into the inside, catch this rut. And it doesn't really matter how you hit these first couple of rollers, we're just focusing on jumping into and through this whoop section here. Land super wide so you can go quad, inside, small triple, scrub that. Even smaller double, scrub that. Just trying to hold as much speed as possible. Inside, clutch boost, break up for this wall jump, and we're back at the finish line. And just like that, we're on to Anaheim 2. Scrub the finish line jump here, go inside, relatively small double, scrub that. We're gonna go roller, triple over the table, triple out. Rail the corner, nose case that first double, start jumping through the best you can. Outside here, big triple, love this line. You can either quad onto that table or 5 over, doesn't matter a whole lot. This next whoop section, you're going to want to pick one of these 2 ruts I've conveniently pointed out for you right there. Getting in those ruts makes it real easy to blitz the whoops at high speeds. Small roller inside, clutch boost out. Set up wide for this corner before the rhythm section. Another beautiful triple in, gap onto the table, off the table, triple out, inside, small double, scrub the triple, inside again for a relatively small finish line, and that was A2. Next up, Detroit, right down the street from where Cheddar Bob shot himself in the foot. 2 relatively small doubles on that finish line straight. Very important outside triple onto that table, double off, quad out, trying to land inside here. Scrub this triple. And very important, when you land that triple, you want to land as far right as possible because this little roller is actually steeper the further left you go. You just want to triple out, so land right on that triple. Outside, inside, quad into this section, quad, small double, inside, catch that rut, on the table, off the table, pretty easy. Clutch boost for this relatively big quad. Rail the corner, nosedive into that first whoop, and then you're just going to start jumping through. You can kind of cut that sand corner, don't have to, just make sure to go inside there. Next up is Glendale, and what a great track this is, huh? Gonna want to go inside after the finish line, break up for that double just a little bit, triple, 5 off the table, quad out. Interesting line, but I've ran it in leagues, I promise y'all, super fast, and people get real confused when you break up for that double. Great race line. Outside here, tripling over that, set up a little bit outside here. I love jumping onto the face of that step table, and then you're just going to be clutch boosting and jumping as far as you possibly can through the rest of that rhythm section. You can still double through this section right here, but they made the second lip so steep with the update that I really recommend just doing triple. Hit that wall jump like a regular person and then blitz through the whoops as fast as you possibly can. Outside before the sand, double single. Cutting through the inside there, double single again. I love this middle or outside rut here. Try to blitz these whoops. Relatively difficult. We're back at the finish line. Next up is Arlington. Inside before the relatively small double finish line jump. Want to land that good so you can quad over the little table here. Inside, pushing towards the outside of that sand section. Hold both sticks forward on this hole shot roller so you don't catch any air, and then you actually jump off this second roller. You can see I cased the gap and it's still super fast. Rail this corner, triple, important you catch backside clutch boost so you can get the 5 out. Rail this corner, gapping into the whoops, and then jumping our way through the rest of the whoops. Kind of inside middle here. You'd like to scrub that if possible. Set up a little bit outside. Beautiful line here. Quad in, quad out. I love that rhythm section. Inside the best you can, small double, scrub the triple, back inside for the relatively small finish line jump. Next up, we're headed to Birmingham, Alabama. Been a long time since they raced there. Rail the corner, actually trying to blitz these whoops. I don't know, they're pretty difficult. Outside here, quad over the first table, quad again, and clutch boost for this huge 5 out. Make sure to rail this corner so you can triple onto the table, double off the table. Love this inside, jump the little step table here, inside again, small double, even smaller triple. That landing's hidden, then just quad, double, inside, clutch boost so you can get over this big Supercross triple. Hauling the mail down that straight, jump into the outside here. You can quad that on the table, off the table, triple, double, tons of different options there. All good. Inside, small finish line jump. 8 tracks down, 8 to go. We're at Indianapolis. Go super inside after that finish line jump. You can jump over the dragon's back. If you hit the middle of these tulips here, makes it real easy to triple through this rhythm section. Gonna want to rail this corner. You can quad this. Triple single is just fine though. Be sure to land on the outside of that triple there. Rail this corner so you can gap onto the next table. Triple off that, outside again, on the table, off the table, quad, 2, cutting it to the inside as much as possible there. Hauling the mail down that straight, inside, break up for the wall jump, and then jump your way through these whoop sections after nose diving into that second whoop. Outside, jump the little triple, and we're back at the finish line. Next up, we're headed to the Open Roof Stadium in the Pacific Northwest. Gotta be Seattle. Terrible idea though. Inside through this corner, set up outside for this corner. Huge line here. We're gonna go quad. That's a double, but we're sending it way deep. Triple into the sand, double that, double over the wall jump. You're learning a whole lot right now. Set up outside here. cut kind of inside so you can triple, quad through this set, rail the next corner, and we're gonna go triple, quad, triple. You can actually triple in from the inside, though for a race line I'm going to recommend going outside. This first whoop does put you on top of the rest of the whoop section, so we're going to try to blitz through those. It is possible to jump over that wall jump. Very inconsistent though, wouldn't count on that happening. Inside, small finish line jump, scrub that. Next up, St. Louis, killer line here too, because we're actually going to roll the finish line jump, then gap over that table so much faster than actually jumping the finish line. Try to carry as much momentum as possible through these corners. Small double there, catch that corner, triple, scrub this next triple. And through this corner here, you really want to catch the middle rut. Sets you up perfectly to triple on the table, triple off the table, pretty big quad double, or you can 5 single as I did there. Jump into the whoops, jump through the whoops, outside, double in, 5, 3. This is a tough line, but you gotta do it. Just trust me on all this stuff. Outside, inside, outside. I'll race for quick corner racing because we hit them corners quick. Know what I'm saying? Inside there, clutch boost as soon as you get over the roller. Inside again, because you're gonna roll the finish line. Do as I say sometimes, not always as I do. Next up is Foxboro, and I've always been a fan of Foxboro and its relatively tight tracks. Gonna break up for this small roller, try to go as inside as much as possible. Clutch boost, back down the whole shot straight, inside again because it's a relatively small triple. Gonna rail this corner along the outside here, jump the triple, and actually trying to blitz on top of these whoops the best you possibly can. Inside, on the table, off the table, inside. Try to scrub this wall jump. Definitely try to catch one of the ruts on the face of it so you go lower. You can go inside or outside here as you see. Just double into the inside here. Roll that so you can triple on the table, gap onto the next table, off that table, quad out into the inside right here. Double, triple, double. Pretty good line. Relatively tough rhythm section right there though. Next up, we're headed to Nashville, home of country music and William Walker, who became president of Nicaragua in 1856. Inside after the finish line jump, double, let off a little bit for this triple, quad, double out. You can watch my ghost do that other line. I found it very difficult to do that with any degree of consistency. Hitting the inside right here so you can jump this little double on the outside instead of that weird tabletop thing. Blitz those whoops, go outside. Triple in, quad, very important to know that line. Inside here because it's a small double before the Supercross triple. And as with most of these sand sections, trying to go outside, inside, pressing towards the outside again on the exit. Setting up for the outside here, you can triple onto the table. If you're not making the triple onto the table, just go double triple. Next up, we're headed to Philadelphia. Go Birds! Fly, Eagles fly. Outside through that corner, just trying to rail it, carry as much speed through this straight as you possibly can. Outside again, triple onto the table, double off the table, case that last double, bounce out. Inside rut, scrub the triple, inside rut again, on the table, off the table, quad, triple out. Relatively small jump again here so you can go inside before this one. Inside rut here, this section is crazy. I kind of like the inside double triple and then just trying to double your way out of these turning rollers, but honestly that section is difficult. Outside here, jump into the whoops and then just start jumping as far as you can through there. Inside once again, and I'm tired y'all, but we only got 2 left. And we're headed to Denver Supercross. Gonna want to go outside, inside, outside through the sand section. Particularly important here because you want to miss this jump as you exit the sand section. Instead, just quad, double. You can even scrub that double on the table, off the table. Scrub this triple. Going to the outside here so you can cut inside and gap over the table, over the roller. Triple out, land in that corner. Triple onto the table, off the table. Triple, quad, and that was fast. Y'all might have to watch that one back in slow motion. Okay, outside, just railing these corners as fast as we possibly can as we go back and forth across the whole shot straight, kind of outside, inside, outside before the whoops. You can either blitz these or jump through them. Gonna go inside through these last two corners. Small roller here, catch backside on that and clutch boost, and we're on to the last track, Salt Lake City, Utah. Outside, inside, outside, and outside, inside, outside again through those corners. You can scrub that triple pretty small. Railing the corner here, triple onto the table, double out, trying to land inside, catch that rut if you can. Hauling the mail down the start straight, super inside, roll that, quad, 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 gotta love that. Inside, scrub this, honestly landing on the top and clutch boosting off of it pretty fast. Railing these ruts as fast as you possibly can. Outside, inside, outside again. Blitz these whoops. And that was the fast line on every track. And MX versus ATV Legends. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. And I look forward to catching y'all next time.